Virgo, welcome back. I'm really glad you're here. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment because this message is finding you for a reason. The energy around you is moving quickly and something important is about to come to light. Stay with me, stay open, and let's see what's unfolding for you right now. Virgo, the energy around you right now is urgent. There is movement happening behind the scenes, and it's happening fast. The cards show a window of about 24 hours where information, news, or revelation about that person is going to surface. And it's not going to be subtle. This is the kind of news that hits you all at once, the kind that makes your heart drop or race at the same time. You may literally say, I did not see that coming. This person has been thinking about you far more than you realize. Even when things felt quiet, even when there was distance, even when there was silence, their mind never truly left you. What's shocking here is not just that they're still focused on you, but how deep that focus actually goes. The cards show obsession mixed with regret, longing mixed with fear. This is someone who has been wrestling internally, trying to control their emotions, trying to keep a lid on feelings that are spilling over. What's about to come out is truth, raw truth. Something that was hidden, delayed, or kept secret is now ready to surface. This could be news that comes directly from them, or it could come through another source. A message, a conversation you overhear, or even something you stumble upon unexpectedly. Either way, it changes how you see the entire situation. This person has reached a breaking point. They can't hold it in anymore. The energy shows sleepless nights, replaying past conversations, wondering what would have happened if they had chosen differently. They're realizing that losing you wasn't just a chapter ending, it was a life lesson. And now something has triggered them. Something has forced them to confront the reality of what they lost. There's also a strong sense that this person is afraid you've moved on for good. They feel like time is running out. They feel like if they don't speak now, they may never get another chance. That pressure is what's pushing this news forward so suddenly. Virgo, when this information comes in, it's going to activate your intuition immediately. You'll feel it in your body before your mind catches up. Pay attention to that reaction. The cards show that you're in a much stronger position now than you were before. You're not the same person you were when this connection first began. You've grown, you've healed, you've learned your worth. What's shocking isn't just what they say or what you find out. It's the realization that you were right all along. The doubts you had, the feelings you couldn't explain, the sense that something wasn't finished. All of that is being validated. There is also an element of timing here that feels almost divine. Things are aligning in a way that forces honesty. Masks are falling, games are ending. This person can no longer hide behind excuses, confusion, or mixed signals. The truth is stepping forward, whether they're ready or not, and here's the part you need to hear clearly, Virgo. This news doesn't come to shake you. It comes to empower you. It puts the control back in your hands. It allows you to decide from a place of clarity, not longing, from strength, not hope alone. You may be surprised by how calm you are when it happens, or you may feel a surge of emotion that you thought you had already processed. Both are normal. What matters is that this moment is a turning point. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is a karmic reveal. Stay aware over the next 24 hours. Watch for signs. Watch for messages. Watch for conversations that feel accidental but aren't. The universe is moving quickly now, and you're right at the center of it. And if you want me to go deeper into what this news leads to next, how this person acts after, and what choice will matter most for you, let me know. Virgo, as this energy keeps unfolding, the cards show that once this news lands, nothing stays the same. There is a ripple effect. One message leads to another. One truth unlocks several others. What you're about to learn is only the first layer. Beneath it, there are emotions this person has never fully admitted out loud, not even to themselves. This person has been watching you from a distance. Even if there has been no contact, they know more about your current life than you think. They've noticed your growth, your confidence, the way your energy has shifted. That's part of what's shocking them now. They expected you to stay stuck in the same emotional place. Instead, you've evolved. And that realization is forcing them to act. The cards show nervous energy around communication. This person rewrites messages, deletes them, rewrites them again. They practice conversations in their head. They imagine how you'll respond. There's fear here, Virgo. Fear of rejection, fear of being exposed, fear that you've already closed the door. But despite that fear, something pushes them forward anyway. It's like an inner alarm going off that says, if you don't do this now, you'll regret it forever. What's interesting is that the news coming in may not be framed the way you expect. It may start small, casual, almost innocent. But underneath that surface, there's a much bigger confession trying to come through. Pay attention not just to the words, but to the pauses, the tone, the timing. That's where the real message lives. The cards also show interference in the past, third-party opinions, external pressure, someone influencing their decisions, feeding doubt, or encouraging silence. That influence is losing its power now. The truth is stronger. And once the truth starts coming out, it's hard to stop. Virgo, this moment activates your discernment. You're being asked to listen without immediately reacting. Let them speak. Let them reveal themselves fully. The universe wants you to see the whole picture, not just the parts that pull at your heart. There's also an unexpected twist here. Something about this news may actually relieve you. You may finally understand why things unfolded the way they did, why delays happened, why communication stopped when it did. It doesn't excuse pain, but it brings clarity, and clarity is power. The cards show that after this revelation, the dynamic shifts. The balance of energy changes. You are no longer waiting. You are no longer wondering. You are choosing. That alone is shocking to the other person because they're used to being the one in control of the pace. Emotionally, this moment opens a door, but it doesn't force you to walk through it. That choice remains yours. What matters is that you're no longer in the dark. The fog lifts. The illusions break. You may notice signs leading up to this, repeating numbers, sudden dreams about them, random reminders. These are signals that the energetic connection is activating before the physical message arrives. Virgo, whatever comes through next, remember this. You are protected. You are guided. And nothing that's meant to harm you can survive in your presence anymore. This news comes not to destabilize you, but to confirm how far you've come. And the energy is still moving. Because once this truth is spoken, it sets off a chain of events that neither of you can ignore. Virgo, here's the closing energy that comes through very clearly. After this message, after this shock, there is a moment of silence. Not the uncomfortable kind, but the kind where everything finally makes sense. You'll feel it in your body first. A release. A deep exhale. The confusion you've been carrying begins to dissolve because the truth has finally been spoken, or at least revealed enough for you to see what's real and what never was. This is where your power fully returns to you. The cards show you standing at a crossroads, but this time you're not standing there wondering which path they will choose. You're focused on what feels aligned for you, and that shift alone changes the entire outcome. Whether this person steps forward with consistency or retreats again out of fear, you are no longer energetically available for uncertainty. What's shocking is not just what they say, but how calm you are when you hear it. That's how you'll know you've outgrown the situation. You're not chasing closure anymore. You're not waiting for validation. You already know your worth. This moment marks the end of an old cycle. A karmic loop closes here, and with that closure, space opens for something far more stable, far more honest, far more aligned with who you are now. The universe is not taking anything away from you. It's clearing the path. Virgo, trust your intuition in the hours and days that follow. If something feels off, it is. If something feels grounded and real, honor that too. You don't need to rush. What's meant for you will meet you at your pace. And remember, this message didn't come to warn you, it came to prepare you. Because once this chapter closes, a new one begins. And this time, you're walking into it fully aware, fully empowered, and fully chosen.